Alright guys, so we're back at it again. Today just gonna go over some news that I ran into today that I thought was pretty interesting. Just kind of want to talk about it just to see what I can get from it. But before we dive into that, currently playing Civilization 6, and I'm playing as the Russians. Peter the Great. I think it's Peter the Great. Or it's Peter, I can't remember. Yeah, so this is what I'm playing, and it's completely random. Currently, I'm in a war with the Aztecs. Came out of nowhere, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But not really here to talk about the game. I ran into an article today. This is starting off with what I really want to talk about, but yeah, I ran into an article today about the Apple AirTags, because apparently that's the talk of the town right now with Apple, and how there's like competition between Apple, I think it's Tile and Samsung. So I don't know. I feel like this stuff is just really funny, because I'm like, I can understand it from Apple, because they are kind of this, don't get me wrong, they make really cool computers, but at the same time, they're known for making like niche little things, like the AirPods and iPad. It kind of makes sense, but I don't know, for there to be competition about like these little Bluetooth trackers, it's just it's a little bit funny. But at the end of the day, what can we say? So I was looking at the price for the AirTags. So obviously, buying four for $99 is definitely where you want to be at, because if you just buy one, it's $29, and apparently the design of this guy is to pretty much track where your other stuff is, which is funny, because what if you lose the thing, the AirTag, and then now you're in a what if you lose the AirTag but you have your phone? But I don't know. But it's cool, I guess, to an extent. And what can I say? I like how the other companies are like, no. I gotta hop on this bandwagon too, because I gotta make some money. But yeah, that was the first article today. I just thought it was interesting how they're coming up with new stuff like this. So yeah, that's my take on that kind of the war of the Bluetooth tracking devices. So yeah, all right. So next, another one I came across is I think it's just insane how SpaceX is grown into like this huge company now, to where like they're doing like missions in space. So the article was SpaceX and NASA, they sent a crew of 2 astronauts and just like go to the International Space Station, or yeah. So apparently like Elon Musk is kind of like going all out with this space, which is cool, because I know for a very long time NASA was losing a lot of funding to do their missions, and it was kind of cool to see to have like a company like Tesla kind of step in, saying, hey, we could be the future of space exploration. But talk about Elon Musk too. Character nonetheless. character nonetheless. I know. I think he was announced to host Saturday Night Live next week. So I think there's a bunch of cool stuff that are in the woodworks for that company. Again, I'm not sure about the electric vehicles. I think they have a lot to go still before they're like very, very become a very stable company. But yeah, I just think what he's doing right now with all that stuff is really cool. Alright. And then next, we got to definitely talk about this other article. It came out today. The title of this guy was just Google Guacamole Lynch will let you use voice assistant without saying, "Hey Google." Now this, I can see why it can be a bit problematic. Because I can see if you're by yourself and you just have Google with you, but if you're like with a bunch of people, I can see why that can become very, very annoying. But yeah, I think it's a really cool move, because that's like the first time to where if they make it all work, where you actually like don't need to like talk to it like a dog. You can talk to it like a person, even better. But yeah, so currently right now these Aztecs are just giving me a run for the money. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Apparently Guacamole has reportedly kicked off an internal testing for the new feature called Guacamole. I thought that was just a really funny name, Guacamole. And it allows you to use voice assistant to pretty much get your commands to and from Google. That's really cool. Guacamole will let you simply say stop, snooze, answer call, and decline a call without saying "Hey Google" first. Cool. Dope. Again, I can see where that can get confusing if you're just kind of like with a group of people. So I recommend whipping on a Guacamole just to say what's going on. But again, I don't know if this is like what if you have to buy this or yeah, because I'm doing searches of Google's Guacamole, and I can tell you right now, not the brightest idea to do. It just shows you pictures of guacamole with the Google sign on it. Oh man, these guys are not fans to say the least. But yeah, the last thing I want to kind of talk to you, and I don't like getting too deep into like what's going on right now with the virus, but there is some good news though. Apparently the CDC and the FDA said it gives it the green light to go ahead and roll out the vaccine. Really good news, That's what people need to hear, instead of like all this other stuff like, oh, it's causing like problems here, causing problems there. But yeah, just looking at the article, it was just like the FDA and CDC have confidence that this vaccine is safe and effective in preventing COVID-19. Really good stuff. Really good. The sooner we can get that all sorted out, the sooner we can get back to normal. But yeah, Johnson & Johnson scientists, that's something I just, for the longest time, no idea. I thought they were just like baby products and stuff. And apparently they have a history of making vaccines and doing a lot of medical research. And I'm just like, what? And I was looking at their stock, and these guys have apparently been in business for a really long time. And if you're ever interested in buying a really good stock, Johnson and Johnson, I think they're an aristocrats dividend stock, which means they've been paying out dividends for like, you know, um, I think around 30 to 50 years. I don't know exactly how long, but yeah, it's just really cool stuff. And I think I covered about everything I have today. There's some other stuff that I found interesting, like apparently Apple's new Macs come in like different colors and stuff like that. Which again, I think that's a very smart move by no, very smart move by Apple, because I think that's kind of like their strategy. They're not necessarily for top performance or this or that, but they're just, they appeal to like a group of people that appreciate like little niches, little things like that, like the color differences, color schemes, and all that other stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. They had some other articles about best electric bikes for 2021, and I'm just kind of like, it's okay. I know there's this huge fight coming up. I think it was Usman versus Masvidal. That's pretty interesting. I would definitely spend some time looking into that, but I never understood the pay-per-view stuff. I wasn't a real big fan of it. I guess like oh no. Alright. Showed these asking something, but yeah, I never was a big fan of that. Next, I think tomorrow I'm definitely going to talk about Oculus Rift, because I think that's a really cool thing. Imagine, I would wonder how like this game would feel or play out with the Oculus. But again, guys, that's it for today. Right now, I just took over like the thing. The ASIC City of Chalco. But yeah, that's it for the tech news for today. If you have anything, like always, leave a comment saying like what's going on, saying like, hey, that was pretty cool, or you should talk about this, or your thoughts on this or this. But as of now, that's it for today, guys, and I'll definitely give you an update on what's going on tomorrow. Thanks, and see you next time.